you can do about it right now.
That's weird. It and so you completely just restarted Steam without the game open,
Yep.
and when you first launch Steam, go into the library and then go to downloads and make sure that like the update's not paused.
Okay, 30 seconds. Quiet on set. Let's get ready for it. I love you guys too.
You like that one? But mine was real.
All right, less than 10 seconds.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for all your entertainment and viewing and listening pleasure. So, Jack, today is Tuesday, January 31st, 2017. Geez, a month's gone by already out of this damn year.
Yeah, it's a month into the new year, and it still feels like 2016.
As
Other
it
than,
does, we got,
this
of
weird
course,
guy.
we're rolling on into Q1 quickly. And, of course, all sorts of updates, all sorts of changes out there.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out why my stream is not connected to Twitch right now.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I don't know. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's like, what is going on? Well, I think it's because I changed my settings to get rid of, to stop streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And when I
that's
did
right.
that, I may have done something silly.
You might have
may have
did
done
an oopsie. That's not good.
Oh, wait, no.
Or is it
There
just
it
a
is.
hiccup?
Nah, it's just a delay. It was trying to load the that silly thing called an
Advertisements?
advertisement.
Yeah, okay.
Sideria said you broke it.
So,
You broke it.
I broke something. Don't
all
know
Jack's
what,
fault.
but I brokered it.
It's all Jack's fault.
It's all Laz's fault.
And we have Turok Auchenshire showing gratitude for every living thing down in front there.
Where is he doing that at? Yep. And instead of streaming to the closest place to me, which is Dallas, I'm streaming to Chicago now.
You going halfway across the country and back?
No, just up 35, straight up north.
Just straight up. Straight up the pipe.
Right, straight up the pipe. Yep. I like my pipes very erect.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, so we do have lots of good information for everybody today. There's a brand new announcement as soon as our friend Thex can get in game that he wants to bring to everybody's attention.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then-
Great
but
stuff there.
We have a patch from yesterday.
Patch notes. Build number
And we also-
547.
Yes, 547, which came out during the show yesterday.
I didn't update it till like
as-
midnight last night.
Yeah, I updated it a 7-ish. in the afternoon. Then we also have ye old stand-up corner. So I think it's we need to do our normal
stand-up corner. I tell you.
Yes, because we haven't done a stand-up corner in a few days. So this is the stand-up corner from yesterday, January 30th. Don't forget, yesterday was Monday, today's Tuesday, so today's the end of January. So over in stand-up corner is where they say, hey, I was working on this yesterday and I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, then something eventually gets added to the forums and we get to interpret what the hell they're saying. And sometimes we have no clue what they mean by any of it.
And
so over in the art department...
Never mind.
In never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and...
don't forget the NBNN drinking game. Every time Laz says the word bug, you drink.
Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
He was working on bugs.
Bug.
And topiary animals and boat decorations. So pretty soon we're going to be able to take some plants and carve them up into animals. I don't really know if that's a good use of time.
When we get into chainsaws.
New guy Damon working on bugs.
Damon Wild Trip. Bug. Sorry.
And the fire visual effects polish. Then Fletcher. Fletch lives.
Fletch lives.
Definitely need to find that emote. need to find that sound effects for Fletch lives. Working on Kobold concepts and released 39 tasks. Kevin working on bugs.
Bug.
And the Kobold. Clockwork attack cat and dog.
Attack cat.
Attack cat.
I gotta have the attack cat.
Finally, we might have some attack NPC pets or attack pets. I mean, that would be awesome. Hey, baby, how's it going? Going stream? Oh, sorry. Distracted by
Never mind.
Saying hi. Leo, the sound guy, working on
the
spell
sound
effects.
guy.
Spell sound effects and bugs.
Bug.
And kobolds. Yeah, I didn't know if that was love or gas. I guess we got that answer. It was gas. Matt.
Our own Gix.
The almighty Gix. Yeah, that's right. Working on bugs and emotes. Killing me with the preempting my Gix Vargash. Bastard.
You know I'm going to comment on some of these and others I'm not. You just never know which ones.
Just for that, I'm going to play a song. What should I play?
Oh, I don't know.
Nancy the Tavern Wench?
Who do we have?
Stones.
Hizoka Gone.
Stones. You
realize there's music playing already, right?
Yeah, and if you double emote while playing, it kills it. So then Reed is working on bugs.
Bug.
And the Ardoris theme. Over in design, B. Cotton.
B. Cotton.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
And released 39 tasks. Seawolf.
Seawolf.
He's confused by working on the Upper Fortis prefabs and cliffs. Dan working on bugs.
Bug.
And chair updates and ladders and Brittany sewer puzzle. Ooh, sewer puzzles.
Sewer puzzles.
See, what the puzzle is, it's find the last square of the toilet paper.
You mean find the lotto ticket?
The unused toilet paper. You must find it. Yeah, that schedule is way off.
Square.
That's right. Then after that, Fire Lotus working on release 39 tasks. Sanyo working on bugs
Bug.
and Resolute sewers and chair updates. Lum the Mad working on bugs
Bug.
and QA forums triage. Sorcerer Steve working on that.
Oh, wrong one.
On
Never mind.
wrong guy. You're a little
Never
premature
mind.
on that one. Wait, hold on. I need to look at you again. Where's that silly program? You've gone down to low stream bandwidth for your video. Silly man. Sorcerer Steve is working out in the Ruin
Ruins.
Run. There, you're back. Ruins, terrain, and build out. We've got to figure out how we're going to pronounce RHUN.
It's run, right?
Run
Run ruins.
or rune. Yeah, I don't know who came up with the spelling of that one. Travis working on bugs.
Bug.
Still trying to finish up Blood Bay, even though it's in the game, with the levels of details and puzzles. I wonder who's going to be
puzzle.
who's the actual puzzle master over there.
I don't know, but after seeing some of the demo stuff I saw with the movement plates and the gears and all that stuff, I'm looking forward to what they come up with.
Well, I don't know if you ever played DDO, and there's some other games where you actually had to manipulate objects in order to unlock quests, and open doors, things like that. So, yeah, need more of it. Over in tech, Bobby was working on bugs
Bug. Bobby.
and playtesting. Eric working on bugs.
Bug.
Wizard Smoke. I think enough people got that one. With the bugs.
Bug.
The Deathbringer one and only working on bugs.
Who let the
Bug.
dogs out?
Burning Toad.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the
Still
dogs
scratching the itch
out?
that cannot be reached with builds and home movers.
And thank
Taslo
you
working
for
on
the
registry.
follow stream IQ, letting the dogs out.
Hey, he was hanging out my channel. He was making me happy and making me laugh.
He just let
Yeah,
the
I
puppies
know.
loose on NBNN.
Dark bastard.
What do you mean take our pants off?
Registration update and promotion support. Well, that's part of my welcome message is pants. If feel free to take them off. Yeah.
Ah,
Yep. So he said that he was taking his pants off. Yeah. Then over in QA, Eric working on regression insanity. He's regressing his sanity. The Attenwood is regressing his sanity while playing around in the forums, and he's giving everybody just the data
just
tip.
the tip. Just the tip.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Serafina was working on regression, and she was learning to do the luau. So she's participating in some Aloha fun and customer support.
That
Our
wonderful
useless
customer
overhead group,
service.
the Dippy Bird, was working on bugs
Bug.
and builds and play testing.
Play testing.
Ooh.
You don't see that
Is that-
too much from him.
I know. Is that what this button does?
Is that what this does?
Oh.
Oh, now I understand what
How-
they meant by hitting the T button. Ooh.
Yeah. Why can't I take wood pulp and make paper out of it? I don't know.
Don't know. Things
I mean,
that make
it's
you
like-
go,
Tape, wood pulp. You just smooth it out and let it dry, and it becomes this thing called paper. Okay, so the almighty Gorn stretching out his red Speedo as he works in
Gorn.
meetings and add-ons and the weekly update and add-on store additions because he's only added like 50 kajillion things to the add-on store recently.
Only one or two
Ba-
items.
Yeah, Barrick was working on the weekly update and live stream and promotions and reports. Hutch working on bugs
Bug.
and player homes and decorations. Lord British.
What's that guy do?
Jireland.
Absolutely nothing. He doesn't work at all. He just travels around the country, goes to meetings, writes some books, does some book tours, and then like
Yeah, Johnson to
has
space.
nothing to do with it.
Down to
Yeah,
the bottom
Johnson
of
to
the
space.
ocean. Yeah. Antarctic.
Yeah, but who doesn't do
Certain-
that?
Yeah, you know, I went to the Antarctic last weekend. You know, it's quick trip. I wish.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Rick Holdra.
Then he was working on Jira entry and meetings and playtesting. Chaos was working on patch notes and bugs
Bug.
and decorations and player homes and offers and database and bugs.
Bug. Working on a lot of bugs.
Last but not least, Darkstar. He was crafting some armor, working on in weapons, working on the weekly update and patch notes.
Armor, you say?
Did you say
We're
weapons?
reviewing some decorations. I don't know what you're talking about. Release 39 schedule and forums. I just interpret these things. I don't know what they mean
what you're
at
talking
all.
about.
Yeah. Don't know what you're talking about. Quit putting words in Thex's mouth.
That's right. So Dex, how's it coming? Did you manage to get in the game yet or not? No.
Yeah, I'm warping there right now.
You're warping on in?
Yeah, I had to verify the integrity of the local cache.
Ah, okay.
That's no fun.
It forced the update.
But while we're waiting for Dex to get on in here, there was the Polygon. Was it Polygon? Was there
Yes, there was an article on Polygon.
Richard Garriott, the man, the myth, the mischief. And
Don't know what you're talking about.
great.
Who is
great-
this Richard Garriott guy?
Yeah, this guy doesn't. I don't know this guy. You know, he plays games all day long, travels the world. But new book, Explore Create, is out, of course, and you know, there's a whole bunch they go into. A great read in the article here. But what's even better, when you get to the end, there was actually a whole video, and he actually does a interview and shows Richard Garriott's House of Mystery. And this is a tour of the brownstone in New York. So I highly recommend you go check this out. Pretty cool stuff. And you get to see Richard just in his regular environment telling you how it is. And I really, really dug this article. Can you do it?
Yep.
I knew that you could.
I can. This is a long article. It is not by. It is one of the longer articles, and it's a much more in depth, and it actually covers all aspects of a little bit of everything. So
It does. Very, very well done. And again, very insightful article.
yeah, so lots of information
Now,
there,
do we want
and lots of cool
to
things.
do the announcement, or we want to talk about some patch notes?
Well, Thex is here.
Well, I see that. So,
I just arrived,
I don't know what you're talking about.
and boy, are my arms tired.
I'll tell you, just teleported in.
You've been flying in.
All right, let's get this up on screen. Is Airy Funds charity auction, the collection, and I hesitate to use the word in between, the collection. We'll,
Yeah.
Hold on,
we'll
hold on.
let Dex. I'll build a little anticipation for that.
Yeah, we had a certain contributor contact us and said he'd like to donate some goods that he's crafted to the Iron Maiden Chemo Fund for us to auction off up until leading to the big telethon on February 10th. The crafter you may know is a certain guy that's been known to roam these lands. His name is Darkstar, and he has provided for us a full complete set of super buffed obsidian plate armor and about 4 other weapons that are just off the wall crazy as far as their stats and their buffs. So we ask everybody come take a look at the charity thread we started here in the forum marketplace, also in the Iron Maiden relief thread. It's noticed there as well. The auction's going to be running all the way through February 10th. It's on the Shroud marketplace, so you'll have to log in and get an account there to bid on it. But this stuff is definitely worth a bid on it if you're a collector of really rare stuff. I mean, this is about as rare as it gets. Darkstar doesn't often craft stuff and just hand it out.
Usually pony up a whole set. That's right.
Yeah, the whole set, and it's like I said,
and some of that stuff is, it is awesome. As far as
he paid attention. If you realize that he's got all these weapons, all have ignite on them, and this is a badass set of equipment. If you put that all on, you're going to be walking around causing a little havoc with this stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you dare to use it, you definitely will be wreaking some havoc. Or if once they release the display cases for weapons and armor, it's an awesome collector's item. Because I was interesting. I learned from Darkstar yesterday as he dropped it off to me. The developers actually have to craft this stuff too.
Yes.
I was thinking they could just push a few buttons and generate an item, and it'd be out the door. But no, he spent a few hours yesterday blowing up all kinds of attempts.
He's got to actually sit there
and obsidian.
The only advantage he has is he can create the ingredients. That's the only advantage he has.
Yep. He said it was a time-consuming process, but he's happy with the results. And as you'll see, I mean, these things are all pretty much level 13, plus 13. Some of the armor pieces, I think the lowest it gets is plus 10, and that's just because the durability can't take any more enchantments. He put all top-line enchantments on this stuff. And you'll see the sword there, the obsidian sword, the sorcery plus 13, he actually added back maximum durability on that sucker, so it's 100 out of 100.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, come on. Come on over to the Shroud Marketplace website. Take a look at the Airy Fund shop. That's our charity shop. All of these items are going to be auctioned off for the next week and a half. And it's commission free. All the proceeds go directly to Iron Maiden, and we're so thrilled to be able to bring this to everybody here to get some cool stuff and support the cause.
Now, is this auction open to the public? Quick question for everybody out there. Is this the auction?
Anybody.
Because there's two separate auctions. There's two separate things going on now, so I wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. All the items that are coming up later on are going to be auctioned for those who donate over $100 to the cause.
Iron Maiden's holdings, his rare holdings. We got like 11 lots, castle deed, all kinds of crazy things. That is going to be an exclusive auction, but this auction we're opening to the public, but it's a great way for people to support the Iron Maiden cause and also get some cool game loot. So
absolutely,
we thought the more the merrier here. Let's get these bids going.
Yep. And again, great cause. What is our tally? I don't actually have that up on screen today.
I'll pull it up right now.
Where are we at? I know it was, last I saw was 17.
$16,155 as of this morning.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. And of course, don't forget that Make Thex Suffer. We passed the $15,000 goal there on that. So Thex is going to be doing a 5-mile run in costume. And have we gotten an update on that yet? Is there a forum post out there where people can?
No, I hope to do that today. I got a little sidetracked with this Airy Fund as Darkstar just kind of offered this yesterday. So I went 0 to 60 on that instead. So now that that's all posted and done, I will get back to the make Thex suffer stretch goals, so I can be further humiliated for a good cause.
That's right. Good. So you're going to be running around in the fire dancer outfit with the diaper on.
Yep.
And
slapping
coconut bra. And so
clobbing coconuts as he runs.
I think that's going to be entertaining. Yeah.
It's going to be fun
while
for the
his
whole
wife
family.
videotapes it all.
And she's not allowed to laugh. She's not allowed to laugh.
No, she's ready for this.
I'm sure she's going to be laughing and she's going to be enjoying it.
Indeed.
Very, very good. Well, moving right along, gentlemen. We want to talk about some patch notes that just recently came out.
What are you talking about? The ones that came out yesterday?
Yesterday's patch notes, build number 547. Some interesting notes in here.
I mean, the fact that radios are now properly linked to master volume controls.
Yeah, well, there's a couple comments in here, and I want to talk about that as we get to them. But yes, radios are now properly linked to master volume controls. I don't get it. I don't know.
They added new items to Water Home Crown Merchant. They fixed an animation issue while casting Healing Ray while having a bow equipped and unsheathed. They fixed sitting animations that were twisting the avatar's torso. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was funny.
Get my avatar properly situated. As I knock everything, it's like my body does not.
As you tear everything apart there and pull all your plugs and wires out.
Yeah, just my earbud. Okay, so the Autumn Leaf leggings are now no longer remove underwear. That makes me sad.
Ooh.
That makes me sad. But I do have that picture of Justin and Doggy doing the doggy style as she's praying.
I bet you do.
I don't know what you're talking about. You recorded the video. Yeah, they fixed the issue with moving platforms where anytime someone would do an emote with a visual effects, it would duplicate on every avatar. Fixed Z fighting on Clockwork Dragon Wings. Fixed various errors and exceptions. Fixed an issue where Gust would only affect the targeted NPC and no others. So I guess Gust now hits multiple targets.
I was gonna say I didn't get that. I thought Gust was only supposed to affect the NPC that you targeted. I mean, that was just me, but
I mean, they'll actually make Gust Ball a little bit more interesting if everybody's PvP enabled and you target the ball and it blows other players away.
With the proper PvP-ness.
That's right.
Yeah. Edvar and Blood River will now send you to Soul Town if you have already begun the Path of Love quest. Added better logging for exceptions. Added recipe for small plane longboat. Central Brittany. Yep. He will only attempt to perform emotes that actually exist. What are you talking about?
Apparently,
the Clockwork
he was trying
Dragon
to do stuff he wasn't allowed to do. Yeah. Anarchy.
Yeah. The Clockwork Dragon may not be walking around like this the entire time. The eye lasers pointing in weird directions. Yeah. So, final polish work on Xenos. Fixed formatting error in known issues book. Added pristine Gothic mansion town water home to the game. Fixed broken rope ladders to Crow's Nest on the Baron frigate. Make adjustments to Clockwork Dragon's head tracking. Yep.
Yeah.
Sound controller update
this
to
is the
hopefully
one I
have
don't
audio
get.
files playing.
Miscellaneous sound
controller update to hopefully have audio files playing through the audio source pool. Use the correct mixer. Oh, wait, hold on.
To hopefully
play Nancy the Tavern Wench. And if you didn't know, that is actually a song. Okay, so they added the gondola and song. Small. I don't get that at all.
I have no clue. It's to hopefully have audio files playing through an audio source.
Yeah. Use the correct mixer. I mean, it's like you know what? I mean, how hard is it to say? It's like, okay, birds, their environment. My loot is an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would actually have to like increase like deck rows and everything else. Then, yeah. The gondola and small longboat were added. The Palace Cat was renamed to Palace's Cat. 2 new routes to the upper level on the what? Yeah. So, they have the Blood Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 new
hopefully they're-
paths to get up there because nobody can find the damn path up there.
I don't know why it's so difficult. They fixed an issue. I mean, I found like 3 different ways. They fixed window issues with the row house greenhouse. Fixed collision on archstone bridges, so players will no longer levitate above it as they walk across. Adjusted collision on the stucco 4-story, makes the level of detail water material for the cinerous stone 2-tier fountain more transparent to alleviate popping. If only they'd fix it. If they would actually spend more time fixing the freaking sound for fountains,
How about we
that'd be
just
awesome.
fix sound so that you can hear it? Yeah, so that...
No. Fountains are fucking obscenely
Oh,
loud.
I know. It's ridiculous.
I hate fountains. Anybody that places a bunch of fountains in their town is like begging me never to go there. Never, ever
Never.
go there again.
Ain't gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Not gonna happen. Wouldn't be prudent. Huh. When did my stream freeze?
I don't know.
It-
But moving right along.
Hold on. I need to find my Twitch window. I still see it moving on my screen.
You're just having all sorts of technical difficulties today, ain't you?
Don't know what you're talking about. They fixed several issues with the pirate galleon and Shogun 4-story row house. Blah blah blah. Fixed lots of houses.
Ain't you?
Don't know what you're talking. I mean, it's like seriously. It's like, how about house fixes and then list the houses? I mean, not every single one needs to be a bullet point. Remade LODs for Clockwork Dragon to address popping issues. It's like
It's a lot
that's
of popping
4
issues.
different issues related to the
Poppy.
that's 4 different issues related to the Clockwork Dragon. The ornate circlet will now go through the bob hair. Or it won't, I don't know. Misaligned doors in the Elven 4-story city home, various bugs with dry dock version of the Pirate Galleon. LOD details, 2-story Shogun house, fireworks now properly connected to the volume sliders. Wizard Tower portals now properly connected to volume sliders. Shogun Town Home and City Home net name change update to include size. Updated 3 new boat decos to support reflections on water.
Reflections on water. We gotta make sure it looks pretty as it reflects on the water.
Purdy.
But I want to go back to the fix various bugs with the dry docked version of the Pirate Galleon City Home. The
Does it now
dry
float?
docked version.
Yeah.
Have we seen that yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the add-on store, man.
I have not seen that yet.
See, what you do is you click on, I believe it's
I have not
$350.
seen that. Are
So
you
you go to
serious?
add-ons.
Well, we needed to
And
go to
then
the
you go
add-on
to-
store today
then,
anyway.
Then you go to homes. Then you go all the way down to city, just because it's a little bit faster. And you see that it's not there on that page. And so you have to go all the way to these specials. And then you'll scroll down and it will be Pirate Galleon Dry Dock City Home. And it's on sale from the... And it looks party. Party.
Pretty mouth.
Yep.
Oh, so one or the other. You can't.
You can't dry dock the water home.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I mean, this was for people that didn't have a water lot, but they wanted a boat.
Genius.
And so that became the joke from the other day of, you know what? It's like, I'm going to put it in the middle of like my mountain terrain and I'm going to call it Noah's Ark. Hello. Preparing for the flood here.
Alrighty then. Yeah, like we don't have an abundance of water lots out here to begin with. Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I forgot.
Don't know what you're talking about,
I don't know
man.
what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about. I mean, have you taken your happy medication today?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
You might want to take some more.
It's,
Become happier.
this. I love this shit. This is the implications. Just too
Of
funny.
what?
Yeah. Putting a boat right in the middle of a mountain. Yeah, it's just Why?
Preparing for the flood.
Why?
Well,
Hey, Noah did it.
We're gonna put lighthouses on the top of mountains next, so that these boats don't get to have to hit rocks as they're trying to maneuver. Yeah.
And all the animals go in 2 by 2.
That's right.
Moving right along. What else do we got for today?
See, you're killing me. It's like so much that it's like I don't know if we should get off the pirate galleon, the docked version.
I don't know.
Because you are so baffled by the idea of a dry dock.
It wobbles the mind. Did we really have to go there? It's
I mean, so you've got the galleon. So now they're going to have to create the town version and call that the schooner. Or the frigate.
Yeah, there goes all
so
the
they're gonna have to go
beachfront property, man. There's going to be boats all over the place. Jeez.
Yeah, not everybody's going to be spending $300 on a home.
And how many airships are out there? And not everybody's going to buy an airship.
5.
Yeah, meanwhile, next thing you know, the sky is littered with airships.
Uh-huh.
Jack can't stop buying airships.
Okay, just because I have a few of them doesn't mean anything.
He's got one.
A few, that means like a baker's dozen.
I'm not going to baker's dozen. Wish I had a baker's dozen.
Yeah, really.
Wish I had a baker's dozen of everything.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Hey, but speaking of baker's dozens, you know what? If you donated to the Iron Maiden Chemo Relief Fund, there's cloaks are still available for distribution. Thex is modeling the cloak right now for us, as well as Turok. I'm not wearing the proper one right now, but you'll see that I have several because I was helping Thex hand them out. And if you can't find Thex and you can find me, I can always mark your name off the list and hand you your cloak. Otherwise, we have to give all these cloaks back to Thex.
Yeah, we've handed out, I think, roughly 175 so far. So this process is trucking along, baby.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
And Laz doesn't have any cloaks, so you can message him, say, "Where's my cloak?" And then he'll be very, very confused because you have to remember Laz is drugged up right now.
Hey now.
Just a little bit.
Hey now.
What else is new?
What was the image from yesterday? This show brought to you by Percocet.
It was brought to you by our friends over at Percocet. That's right.
Making Laz happy for years and years.
Yeah.
Or at least a couple of days.
Hey, I just have sat there, watched him sit there and stare at the monitor for an hour while he's loading into the game.
Pretty.
And it's like, oh yeah, and he was just grinning, and that was a couple days ago.
Yeah, that was. Never mind.
That was so funny.
Hey, I was having a good time.
Let's.
I was having a good time.
You're
What
looking
can
at
I
that
say?
$30. Yeah, you're having a great time.
I had no clue what the hell kind of time I was having. But meanwhile, we got anything else we need to cover today before we start moving on and wrapping things up? Anybody got any burning topics that we need to touch on? Changes.
Well,
You're killing me out there, guys. You guys are killing me, I'm telling you.
if you would like to make donations in cash to NBNN, you can always visit the vendor at the NBNN lots that says want to buy and want to sell stuff.
That's not cash.
And you can make a gold donation.
It's a gold
IGG,
donation.
Jack.
Yeah. IGG donation.
Yes.
Sorry. Cash donations go to
Go to the Patreon.
Genesis.com via PayPal. Yeah.
You send them directly to Jack's account.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. But, yes, and don't forget, while we are here 5 days a week, we want to remind you guys that you can come join us here in Discord. You can join us in chat and Twitch TV. Yeah, Squirtle.
Yep.
And you can...
hey, stop playing for a second. I got the song for you. It's a short one.
It's a short one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Right.
Well, that was real short.
Okay. I think you've heard it before.
You're terrible.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Smalls. That should get us right out of here then.
Well, it depends on what version it is. I don't know how long this one version is.
Well. I got the 16-minute long version.
It doesn't actually have the timer on it, but yeah.
Well, it should have told you when you played it how long it is.
No, it didn't. And it's even got the name actually misspelled on it.
Oh, fun.
So I've got to go edit the file.
Yeah.
Because Inagata Vita is not Goda. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so not even. Never. Must have been spelled by someone from New York.
It was probably me. It was my file, wasn't it?
No, I downloaded this off of some other website. What was I going to say?
You want to move on to the calendar?
No, it's too early for that.
It's not too early for that. Jeez. You always say it's too early for that, and then when we get to the end, we got to rush because we waited too late. I don't know.
You're going to kill us at the end of the show. You're going to kill us at the end of the show. We're going to be like, dude, we've still got like 5 minutes. What are we going to talk about?
Me.
It's like, got anything to talk about? You're killing me, Small. It's like, rush to the end.
I'll tell you what.
So, okay.
Why don't you just sit right there while we take a break and a word from our commercial sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Not even.
Yeah,
not going to happen.
It's worth a try.
Okay, so Shroud of the Avatar community calendar. In order to access it, you need to go to nbnn.info. It is a Google calendar, and what we have done at NBNN is we have actually aggregated a bunch of other calendars into one massive calendar. Yes. So if you have a public calendar that you want shared, and hopefully it's a Google calendar, you can just message Laz and he will get the link for it and he will add it onto the Google calendar here, and everything will actually end up being red for your events. So your events can get promoted by us. Cost to you. If you're looking for some VIP ticket sales because you want the cheapest way to get a tour of the Portalarium offices by Richard Garriott, you need to buy the VIP tickets for SodaCon Austin 2017, and Richard Garriott will lead that tour of the Portalarium studios.
You hear that, Turok? 4 tickets left, buddy. 4 tickets.
4 remaining. That's right.
And actually, I'm going to verify that. That was just my last look, but let's verify that real.
I don't get to look because I don't know how to go to the website sodaconaustin.org.
I bought mine on January 1st, thinking they'd be gone on January 1st.
I'm surprised there's 4 left, but there's only a dozen, and most of those are gone here in the first month. So, what are you gonna say? Let's just verify this. For Delirium Tour, 4 remaining. Yes, still 4 remaining, and that sale runs till August 2nd on those.
Okay, I'm still playing, but there's no sound coming out, so it must be the drum solo.
Yeah.
So the non-attendee, if you know that you cannot make it to SodaCon in October, and you want the event cloak, you can donate $25 and you will receive that cloak. You just have to include your character name and email address associated with that, and it will be added to your account. And so that's until they are exhausted. And I believe that was set up for 1,000 of them.
I believe there's going to be 1,000 total available. So once those are gone, they are gone. And then the only way to get them is to attend the convention.
That's correct. Early bird tickets are on sale through July for SodaCon Austin.
April 1st.
Yes.
Early bird tickets through April 1st. It's right there in front of you. January 1st to April 1st.
Where is it? Right in front of me.
Click on the early bird ticket sales.
I've never actually clicked on it.
Yeah,
so.
well, yeah, hello. That's why you.
Yeah. You know what? I still think that early bird tickets should go through August or September.
No, because after the early birds sell out, the price goes up in April. So if you can get them early, it's funding, Sure, let's just give them early bird right up till they walk in the door. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Damn Skippy. And then charge them double for late registration.
That's right.
Hello. Okay, so today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12, around the clock, there are 2 idiots. Two idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing on a given day. On a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack on Radio Free Britannia. WRFB.
WRFB.
Yay. Today at 2 o'clock, the Pack Slayer Town Manager Hour is going to be hosted by Sean Silverfoot. And if you're interested in learning anything about Pack Slayer or any one of its neighboring boroughs, you can talk to Sean Silverfoot if you're interested in becoming a citizen. And that includes the Hounds of Dragon's Watch, Tentakill, Lockbriar, Island of Wonders, Nowhere, Sea Nymph Grotto. Sea Nymph Grotto. My kind of place. And Serenity Isle. At 3 p.m. if you're a Euro, or you know what, you're home in the middle of the afternoon, you can always join the EVL's Euro Dungeon Crawl. That's going to be with Wintermute Offcoff, and that starts on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head.
That's profiling.
What? Which part of that is profiling?
Euro Dungeon Crawl.
Euro Dungeon Crawl.
What if I'm an American?
It's not my fault.
Go on that dungeon crawl.
I said, or at home. And I'm not the one that creates these events. I just read them.
We just interpret.
See, this is how we're milking the clock. So yes. So at 7 p.m. there is a variety of events. If you are interested in dungeon runs, this is the time to be here. At 7 p.m., if you are interested in joining EVL for their Monster Mash dungeon run, that's going to be starting at the overworld map outside of Alice Head with Zenny. Or if you know specifically that you want to go run through Chillblain's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. Yes, you can join the Jade Dragons for their weekly run of Chillblains, and that starts in Braemar, which is also in the Hidden Vale. And you can always message Malhari for more information about that. At 7 on WRFB.
WRFB.
Is 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio, Dr. DJ Selly's going faster and louder.
Faster, louder.
At 10 p.m., Ember Flame is taking over Avatars Radio
It's my
for
video and
Tantrum
I'll
Tea
do
Days.
what I want with it.
Oh, wait, I got to play something, and I'm trying to figure out what do I want.
Killing me.
Let's see.
You're
Scarborough Fair. If I can spell it right. There.
My
I spelled it right.
goodness. He's actually got some music.
What are you talking about? I love this song. At final event of the evening on is going to be on WRFB, and that's the record room with Laz's dad.
With Laz's
And that's
dad.
our community calendar. That's our community calendar for this Tuesday, January 31st, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. Avatar.
Yes. Just don't be avatarded.
That's right. Don't be avatarded. Gotta love it, Sid. Thank you very much. He said Sid knows how to keep up with his contract. I
See,
think.
that's right. See, I think Sid likes the fact that I renamed the shotgun sound from RA3 something Sun God Mossberg just down to shotgun.
Yeah, he's enjoying the fact that you've cleaned it up and made it easier. That's right.
A few things. I mean, renaming the fart sounds as .Led Zepp was pretty funny, and I think pretty ingenious.
Oh, .Led Zepp, did you actually do that?
Maybe. Only one way to find out.
I'll have to find that out. If he looks at the list, he's going to be the first person to type that in just to find out what the hell it is.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If it's not there, it can always be there. Little copy and paste.
That's right. It's amazing what a little sly of.
And we have access to the same file, so you could just do comma Led Zepp and see if anything happens.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to.
Ooh. Yeah. No.
But meanwhile, let's go ahead and move it right along. We're going to start saying our thank yous and rolling on out of here for today. Of course, NBNN is a proud sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017. And of course, if you need the latest in SodaCon information, look me up, look Jack up, send us a message. We'll get you all the information that you need for SodaCon Austin. Don't forget to check out SodaConAustin.org. You can go sign up, get your tickets, get your stuff out there, and of course, you can get your swag early. Check out SodaConAustin.org for more info. Yay!
I forgot to click that button. Are you going to start the sponsors from the beginning today, or are you going to just start
I don't know.
random?
Where did they randomly stop yesterday? I don't know. Do we have it? Shroud Marketplace. So we're at the ends, and yes, I cut it off.
Okay, so you know what? Just give it a second.
So yes,
and,
WRFB, our good friend. Thanks to our good friend Laz out there for providing the radio services that we can replay all this on, so you folks can listen.
Use and abuse
throughout the day. That's right. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Of course,
where NFG rules.
Our newest sponsor, the Grimy Traders Auction House, GrimyTraders.com for all your auctions. If you're tired of looking at PMs on the PM me and all that good stuff and trying to find prices and trying to get in and get stuff sold, go to GrimyTraders.com. It's free to set up an auction, free to sign up, free to sell, and there's a buyer's premium. our good friends over at the Yockenshire Market and Farms, official sponsors of us. Yay, NBNN. For your wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and more, check them out, located just south of Central Brittany in Dawn's Keep. And of course, if you need it in advance, in a hurry, go to Shroud Marketplace and you can get some goods real quick right in the marketplace. Our friends over at our home guild, the Britannia Mining Company, wants you down at Market Road. Market Road for all your crafting item needs. If you need to get those materials, they're all available on Market Road, located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience as well. Let's not forget our good friend Jacob White over at SodaMap.com. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British. Heard him say it with my own 2 ears, I did. And of course, now introducing Soda Navigator. Soda Navigator, your mini GPS for getting around Shroud of the Avatar. Check it out at SodaMap.com. Our friend Ben over at Relic by Rild. RelicByRild.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You can get your t-shirts, you can get your hats, you can get your patches, you can get your drinkware, you can get all sorts of stuff over at RelicsByRild.com, including the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker. So if you want to save some money when you're out at Relics by Rild, use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and you can save 10% off all that licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Yay! And last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, you want to tell the good boys and girls all about the marketplace and all about the other store that's opened up for the Airy Fund out there?
Oh, yes. So don't forget that if you are looking to buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, you need to register at Shroud Marketplace. And if you have stuff that you want to sell, you can always do so by clicking on that vendor registration. You know what? Be sure check out the auctions, because you know you want that extra special crafted items donated by Star or Dark Star and for the Lord of Chaos for the Airy Fund, which benefits Doug's or Iron Maiden's Chemo Relief Fund. All those proceeds go straight to the Chemo Relief Fund, minus the PayPal fees that PayPal takes out of everybody's soul. But yes, I know, greedy bastards. I wish there was a payment processor that just charged a flat fee for everything, and then from there you're done. But no, yeah, your soul is what they want. Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, all from accounts to game gold to crowns of the obsidian to rare items, all the way to services. If you have or want a service that others are capable of providing, or you want to provide to others, you can either buy it or register it on Shroud Marketplace. Just like cheese sign writing from Wolfdom's shop, Vaclav's crafting service. That's right. Soda design services, Scrota's music service thing, or weddings and more. I mean, in-game weddings? Seriously?
Weddings and more by Laz. That's right. If you want to get hitched, you want to throw a guild event, you're just looking for a place to live, you want a chest to rent because you don't have any land, come see me, because I got all the stuff you need for all the above-mentioned products. And, of course, if you want, that hot NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, also available on the marketplace. And don't forget, we got your NBNN embroidered hats, all sorts of other swag coming. And, of course, check out Weddings and More. Last.
Shroud Marketplace, place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And there might be a little login issue right now if you are using anything to register an account other than Gmail, but that will be fixed soon.
Hey, so you guys mind if I throw a plug in there for the telethon?
No, not at all. I was showing the Airy Fund stuff there just a moment ago, but let's go ahead and we'll jump back to that.
Yeah, we have the upcoming Iron Maiden relief in-game telethon that we're going to be doing in Don's Keep on February 10th, 8 to 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, New Britannia time. We invite everybody to come out there. It's going to be a huge event. There's going to be prizes, a gust ball tournament, a meet and greet with Iron Maiden, and a fireworks bonanza that Adonis Mortis are going to put on, and they're pretty incredible at what they do when they do that. So we would invite everyone to come out, party with us, help us reach the goal. We're going to try to raise $1,000 that night for Iron Maiden, and make sure you dress in blue and purple. And you never know who's going to show up.
Someone's already bid.
Really?
Good.
Yes.
$1.
$5. $5 for the full plate set. Sweet.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
And Jack and
Yes.
Laz are going to be offering commentary all night long on that gust ball tourney and everything that's going on. They're the
yes.
official MCs of the Iron Maiden Chemo Relief Fund. So make sure you check them out on their Twitch channels and in Discord.
It's going to be a great night, and I expect lots of good things to actually happen February 10th between 8 and 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're in Europe, that's in the middle of the afternoon. If you're in Australia, I don't know when that's going to be at. Yeah. Time zone conversion's not my thing. Subtracting 6, 7 from things doesn't always happen. And
Right. He's an English teacher.
yeah, that's math. Simple math.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
Matt can't do it. Ain't gonna do it. Be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent because Scrota's doing his favorite song. He's shaking his little tush on the catwalk.
That's right. And of course, last but not least, we gotta thank you guys out there for supporting us and keeping us here on the air. As we love you guys, and of course we couldn't do this show without you. Well, we could, it just wouldn't be as much fun or interactive.
Nowhere near as much.
That's right. It wouldn't be any fun if we didn't have you guys keeping us occupied and keeping us notified on other things out there in the world, and we do appreciate you guys. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and get out of here for today. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned, NBNN, for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest from inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week. We'll see you all tomorrow, folks. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching on Twitch, YouTube,
And all you guys who watch repeats, we love you guys too.
Yes. Beats. Hey. What are we doing now?
Shroud Marketplace. $5 star scrap.
$5.